Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring, and I'm going to show you how to do the Crucible Knight, or rather the Misbegotten Warrior Crucible Knight boss fight with this particular setup. The Bloodhound's Fang +6, that's going to do all the heavy lifting. First of all, we are somewhat underpowered to do this. When I originally did this in my original Samurai walkthrough, we actually had a Bloodhound's Fang +9, and we were also at level 75. Yeah, and when I did it with my Prisoner walkthrough, I had intelligence at 69, and I was using Rock Sling and Comet, charged Comet, and that kicked his ass. Yeah, so we're somewhat underpowered, but I figured it out how to do this. Here's what we're going to do. Basically, we're in the empty arena now, okay? I'm going to show you a dry run. This is the fog door right here. I want everybody to make up a supply of exalted flesh and fire grease. Right? In your flask of wondrous physic, you're going to put the strength knot crystal tear and the green burst crystal tear to help with your stamina recovery. As far as gear, you've got your Bloodhound's Fang +6 and a glintstone staff, Manor Tower shield, and your best physical damage negation gear, whatever that might be for you. I can muster up 25.362. As far as talismans, you want the Arsenal Charm, the Cursor Talisman to enhance guard counters, and the Green Turtle Talisman once again to help with stamina recovery speed. Alright, and that's what I went with. And I went with, as far as flask, I went 3 blue and 7 red. Lots and lots of health. You can get away with just 3 here, okay? Now, the procedure, first of all, the Misbegotten Warrior is easy. It's the Crucible Knight. That's the tough son of a bitch. That's the tough son of a bitch. So what we want to do is we want to take down the Misbegotten Warrior as quickly and as painlessly as possible. Alright, we want to take as little health damage as possible and take him down really hard and fast. And also I should mention we're using the Banished Knight Angle +5, but he will not last the entire fight. He will cave. So you got to take advantage of every moment that he's alive. Right, and don't forget to have the gold pickle foul foot ready to go as well. Alright, so you got these 2 items ready to go, exalted flesh and fire grease, and you're at the fog door right now. Right, this is what you're going to do in this order. Take your flask of wondrous physic, apply Scholar's shield, switch over to the Bloodhound's Fang, take your fire grease, refill your FP, enter the arena, release Banished Knight Angle, refill your FP, lock on to the Misbegotten Warrior, who's the only boss that's going to spawn at the beginning, rush straight at him, get right out in the middle, put your shield up, and whatever attack he does first, do a guard counter. Do a guard counter, and then immediately follow up with the Bloodhound's Finesse, and then a follow-up strong attack, and then a Bloodhound's Finesse again, and that'll break his stance. And then you can just finish him off, either do a critical hit, or a strong attack, or whatever, and that will finish him off. And once he's down, run away, as far away as possible, and leave Banished Knight Angle out in the middle. He'll engage the Crucible Knight, who will have spawned. Now you're going to take your Exalted Flesh, lock on to the Crucible Knight, rush, look for an opportune moment and do the Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up strong attack, and run away. Just do the one. Just do that one sucker punch, hit and run attack, get him engaged with Banished Knight Angle again, take another Exalted Flesh, lock on, get close, look for an opportune moment, Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up strong attack, run away. Get him engaged with Banished Knight Angle, take another Exalted Flesh. I don't have any left, this is just for demonstrational purposes, and rinse repeat. Lock on, rush, Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up strong attack, and that should be enough to do him in, either do him in or break his stance. And that's it. That's the strategy I just used to kick his ass. After thinking that it was that it was impossible to do with the Bloodhound's Fang +6. It is possible. Alright, now I'm going to show you the run I just did. It was textbook. Alright, so let's roll the Bloodhound's Fang +6 run right now. Okay, Gamer Slack down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack here in the rear with the gear on the microphone. You're going to do everything exactly like I just described. Take the Flask of Wondrous Physic, Scholar's Shield, switch over to the Fang, refill FP, fire Grease on the Fang, Bloodhound's Fang, enter, spawn Banished Knight Angle, refill FP, lock on to the Misbegotten Warrior, get red out in the open, shield up, guard counter on the first attack, follow up Bloodhound's Finesse, and follow up Strong Attack. Bloodhound's Finesse again, that'll break his stance and finish him off. Now run away. Banished Knight Ankle is in pretty good shape. Take your Exalted Flesh, lock on, look for an opportune moment to do a Bloodhound's Finesse. Follow up Strong Attack, run away. Do not engage him. You don't want him engaging you. Run away. Banished Knight re-engages him, go back again. I didn't take a second Exalted Flesh, just decided to go for it. Bloodhound's Finesse. Broke his stance and tried to get away with another Bloodhound's Finesse, but I missed, and then I just decided to stick with the plan and ran away. Now I'm going to take another Exalted Flesh. Same thing, lock on, look for an opportune moment. Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up Strong Attack, take your Gold Pickle Foul Foot, and Bob's your uncle. Alright? And I didn't have to take a single flask of Crimson Tears. So this is a solid strategy. I just did it 4 or 5 times with varying results, but it's a solid strategy. This is my best run. Lots of elbow room for mistakes. So that's how to kick his ass. So we're done here. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment, and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.